It was the weekend before my 32nd birthday. Amidst the preparation, my husband walked into my office and handed me divorce papers. No hesitation. No guilt. Just a crisp stack of betrayal, white against his dark and steady hand. The air in my office was thick with the smell of roasted coffee from the espresso machine I hadn't turned off all morning. Meanwhile, outside my office, I could hear the city humming as usual, the lazy whir of car engines from the street below. The distant call of a hawker selling apple, gala, and cold drinks in the slowly baking heat of Lagos, a city that Lagos never sleeps. A city that only pauses to the rhythm and the heartbeat of gossip. Akin's shoes clicked softly on the marble floor as he stepped closer. His cologne, Tom Ford, the one I bought him last Christmas, lingered in my office like a memory that refused to fade. I looked up at him from behind my desk, the afternoon light cutting across his face, and thought. He stood there looking at me. No hi, no hello, and no greetings. This is what arrogance looks like when it's freshly pressed and well-fed. He stared at me for a while, and said nothing at first. Then placed the envelope on my desk, directly on top of the real estate blueprints I'd been reviewing before he walked in. You might want to read this, he said quietly, his tone polished but cold, the way you'd speak to an assistant you're firing from her job. I didn't touch it. My hands stayed on my laptop keyboard, frozen between instinct and disbelief. It was divorce papers. It's strange how a single word can rearrange your heartbeat. He must have mistaken my silence for weakness, because he smirked, a small, smug lift of his lips that used to charm me once upon a time. Funk, we both know this hasn't been working for a while, he began, rehearsed lines dripping from his mouth like oil. You deserve to be happy too. Happy? The word felt like a slap dressed in civility. I watched him, really watched him, the crisp white shirt, the gold cufflinks, the faint tan line on his ring finger where his wedding band had already been removed. The man who once called me his piece was now here to deliver war with a signature. The air between us tightened. Then I smiled. You've made your decision, I said, my voice steady, and my gaze unflinching. So have I, Akin. He blinked, uncertain for the first time. What does that mean? I smiled, the kind that doesn't reach the eyes. It means you'll understand soon enough. He looked at me for a moment longer, perhaps searching for tears that weren't coming, then turned and